It is International Women's Month. In honor of that, we're highlighting a few local women working in male-dominated fields. Amarillo Police Sergeant Carla Burr has been part of the police force for 30 years. KAMR Local 4's Princess Bryant brings us more on Sergeant Burr and her time on the force.
It was 1995, 96, and still a lot of, you can't do that because you're a girl. And I have always been that girl, like, watch me. So that was like the other side of it when they were telling me, oh, you were not going to be able to do that because you're a girl and you're not that big. And I was like, hide and watch. Here I go.
When APD Public Information Officer Sergeant Carla Burr began her career in the police force, there was about 25 women in the force. With around 300 male officers in the department, women officers made up less than 10% of the force.
There's still a lot of women aren't meant to fight, and not that we get in fights all the time, but it happens, we know that. And women aren't going to be able to control somebody or take control of a situation. Those were kind of assumptions still that a lot of people had, both within police and outside of police.
Sergeant Burr says many would ask her when she was on patrol if she would get sent with backup because of the assumption that women are not strong enough. Sergeant Burr adds that it takes way more than that to be a great officer.
It's about, using your brain and using your gift of talking to people, and anybody can do that if they want to, and having the heart to serve the community.
She says that during her time while patrolling and working with the community was some of the best moments in her career.
Your job is to make that so that the next time something happens, they remember this officer helped me. That's our job. And to get the bad guy if that's what we need to do, but make it right for them so that they can have the service that they need from our community. And who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
During Sergeant Burr's career in the police force, she has been a detective, a patrolman, worked in dispatch, and much more.
I worked with a great group of guys in the squad that I was on, and they were truly my brothers. And they supported me, I supported them, we worked great together, and it was honestly some of the best memories I have from my career, from that time on patrol and working with the community and getting to help people and getting to go to calls.
She adds that since she started her career in the police force, APD has increased the number of women officers. She says currently the department has around 40 women officers, but they still have a long way to go.
We have 5 ladies in the current police academy that's going. And back when I was going through, you'd have 1 or 2, and then you'd have 3 or 4 academies with all men. And now we're starting to see 3 to 5 to 6, 7 women in every academy. So that's a definite positive change.
In Amarillo, Princess Bryant, KMR Local 4 News.
During Sergeant Burr's time on the force, she's witnessed many different things, varying from domestic calls to police chases. To hear more about the first time Sergeant Burr went to a scene with an active shooter or a police chase that ended on the airport tarmac, you can go to myhighplains.com.